it's Chris from Laser Lemming and UpandLoaded.com. Today, we are talking about Sony and the Uncharted movie. It's happening, still, possibly, maybe. Big news coming out today is that Sony has announced that the Uncharted movie is not just still happening, but it's going to be a completely different movie than was originally planned. If you have been paying attention to this movie's development, and not everybody does, but I kind of do, you've noticed that this movie has had several directors. It's had several writers attached and gone. Remember a few months ago, I made a video about the last writer on this movie. He said, I finished the script. He posted it on Instagram all proud. He said, Uncharted script, and guess what? It's rated R. He's gone. As far as I know, he is gone, and they're getting a new writer, and they've got Sean Levy directing, and it's a prequel. It's a prequel. It is young Nathan Drake of Uncharted. You know, Nathan Drake, the big suave guy running around, saving chicks, doing adventures, basically being modern day Indiana Jones. That guy is no longer there. He is young teenage Drake, played by Tom Holland. You might know Tom Holland from Avengers Infinity War and the upcoming Spider-Man Homecoming. He is Spider-Man. And honestly, when I first read a glimpse of this news this morning, I thought, he does have the look. He could be a young Nathan Drake, because if you've played the video games, he kind of looks like him. He kind of looks like the young version of Nathan Drake. They do go back in the past in the third and fourth games in the franchise. But then I read a little bit more. It's an entire prequel. They are not jumping back and forth. There's not just a scene with Tom Holland where Drake remembers. There's something that connects to the past. That's not it. It's an entire prequel based around young Drake. Why? 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 And some people are okay with this. I am not one of them, because that's not what you think of when you think of Uncharted. How many people think of an Uncharted movie, a theoretical Uncharted movie, before I said any of the words I just said? How many people, if I talked to you and I said, hey, guess what? Uncharted movie's coming out soon. What do you think of? Do you think of a teenage Nathan Drake being the star of the movie? No, probably not, because that's a dumb idea. That's not what anybody associates with the brand. But Tom Rothman, he's the head of Sony Pictures now. He got booted from Fox. He's the head of Sony Pictures now. He said, this is a great idea. This is his idea because of how much they love Tom Holland, Spider-Man, new Spider-Man. And I get it. The kid's fine. I don't have any problem with Tom Holland. And again, I thought it was a good idea as far as a scene or two, three, but not an entire movie. Let me ask you something, because I already alluded that Uncharted is Indiana Jones. It's just modern day Indiana Jones. That's what it is. How many people thought, Indiana Jones was good, but what I really would have liked to see was the adventures of young Indiana Jones first? Because that is what I think of when I think of Indiana Jones. I think of the adventures of young Indiana Jones. When I think of Uncharted, what I really want to see is a little kid running around. That's my little rant. That's what I don't like it. I don't like it. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I get the idea of doing the prequel first, but what you've really established by doing that is a future series where Tom Holland is just Nathan Drake. That's it. If it's very successful, they're not going to boot their star, because even though he's a teenager right now, he's going to get older. And he's going to be in this weird in-between stage, and you have digital makeup being the big thing right now. You have Princess Leia coming back. It's just not cool. I don't like it. I don't know how many times I can say it. I don't like it. I don't think it's a great idea. And I feel like all you've done is set the stage for more movies, more Uncharted movies featuring Tom Holland. Except probably not, because the first one's probably not going to do that well. Because A, it's probably not going to be that good. And B, nobody wants to see a young Nathan Drake. And by nobody, I mean me. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Hey, a video that's not 15 minutes long today. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think? Do you think that Nathan Drake should be played by a 17, 18, 20-year-old? No, probably not. He should probably be played by a 40-year-old. A grizzled 40-year-old. Again, my completely unbiased true thoughts. Let me know yours in the comment section below. What do you think? Do you think this movie's even going to be made? Honestly, I think this is just iteration number 6, 7. I think this thing's just going to drag on through development hell. The reason they are casting Tom Holland is because he is their Spider-Boy. Spider-Man is their Spider-Boy. That's their boy. Because they've got him for 6 movies. They have him tied down contractually for 6 Spider-Man movies. Sometimes movie studios like to keep things incestuous. So this is their guy. This is their guy that they're grooming. And so Tom Holland sees this star. He's like, yo, he's really good in Spider-Man. We can make a money-making machine out of this kid. And they tried that with the guy who played John Carter of Mars. He was in Battleship and some other stuff that flopped. So maybe it'll happen. Maybe it'll happen. Maybe it'll be a good move for Tom Holland. But honestly, I don't see it as a good movie or a good move for the story. I don't think it's a good story. And granted, I haven't heard the story. It might be an excellent story, an excellent movie, but I don't think that that gels with the franchise, what you expect for it. And maybe I'm wrong for that. Let me know your thoughts, comment section below. Subscribe for more if you haven't already. Please, oh my gosh, subscribe. Thank you. Thank you again for watching. I will see you next time. Later.